Hi Zesties, well I'm back at Whataburger. The Whataburger addiction is real. I was actually supposed to cook today. However, here's a fun story. Story time. So, I wanted to cook today, right? However, where I'm living, we have a dog. And the dog likes to chase cars. So, I just assumed this dog can't be that dumb to run in the street, right? Okay, but anyway. When I was, ooh, Lord. Ooh. Yes. That Whataburger just looks so good. And they've been giving good service lately, too. Good job, Whataburger in Gulfport. So, what? I take it back because this was supposed to come with gravy, which I thought was weird. The Arnold Palmer is only good if they get the right, mix. And they didn't this time. And I wonder if I should stop getting the Arnold Palmers. But they're so incredible. Like, when they do it right, it's just out of this world. But, this one, they put so much lemonade, I don't even know if there was any sweet tea. I take back what I said, Whataburger. Where's my gravy? I don't care enough about gravy to go back in, but should have given me my gravy. And what is up with that Arnold Palmer? I think they just gave me lemonade. That's the thing. Oh, and I got onion rings. That's the thing about Whataburger, though, is it's so freaking good that even though they mess stuff up, and this was all $10.50. The deal was get free chicken strips with purchase of side and a drink. Then I got a junior Whataburger. And Whataburger lets you customize everything. So I got brioche bun, took off the onions and tomatoes and put grilled onions on, and put chipotle aioli as the sauce. So, I want to hit on Whataburger, but I can't. It's too good. And another thing, why is the lemonade 0 sugar? Because usually I don't care because it's a good mix. But today, where I think they only gave me lemonade, I'm I don't like that fake sugar taste. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I was gonna go to the market, which I way rather would do. However, the market closes at 8, and when I left to go to the market, I was like, the dog's following me. And I kept going. And like I said, I was like, there's no way that this dog is that stupid. Lo and behold, the dog is chasing me down the street. I honestly think that this is my last Arnold Palmer at Whataburger, which sucks because it's so amazing. However, I don't want this to ever happen again. I do not like that fake sugar in the sugar-free lemonade. It tastes horrible. Very chemically aftertaste. Ugh. Anyway. So I had to reposition the vegetables on the burger. So anyway, that's the thing. I want to hate on them so much for their terrible service and all the games they play with me. But it's so freaking good. Anyway. So the dog, chased me down the street, and then the only way that I could get the dog to go back inside was backing up back into the driveway. And then, my friend was saying that I should just go to the grocery store, and he goes there late all the time, but I didn't really want to. I feel bad, going in at the end, making them stay, I'd probably make them check me out after their official close time, and I didn't really want to. So the dog ruined my cooking. But maybe it's good. Now I get to think, what exactly am I going to cook that's going to get me views and followers? Because one of my mukbangs got 20K on TikTok. I really want to go viral again. And my only videos that have truly gone viral are my Florida dance videos. And I just like saw them on my For You page one day, or like saw people Florida dancing and getting views and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it too. So I looked up if there was a Mississippi dance. And the dance that they call, or that people call the Mississippi dance, is very difficult. But I need to start trying to go viral again. But yeah, like, I really want to get back to cooking, but life's just been really crazy, as it typically is. You know? I definitely think that the drinking and drugs and whatever is a lot crazier here than, I'm not going to say Florida, because it's not as crazy as Fort Lauderdale with all that stuff. Fort Lauderdale was pretty crazy with that. Oh, ooh, look. It fell into both on accident. That was like fate telling me that I should do this. Ooh. But compared to Tampa area, oh yeah. Because like on the way down here, I got stopped by like, I don't even know what you would call it, like a roadblock or a barricade, or there were a bunch of police cars blocking the road. And they were like waving people down to try to get them. Only one of the lanes was open for people to go through. So I was like, what's going on, you know? Yeah, I was like checking to see if they gave me that gravy. No, you didn't, and I was curious what your gravy would be like. Whataburger. Ugh. And that awful lemonade. I think this is my last Arnold Palmer, because I just can't have that happen again. That makes me so mad. Like, this is how mad I am that I made a claw with my hand. But anyway, so I was going through this little police barricade or whatever. And there was a lady sitting down in the road, and they were trying to like get her out of the road. And she was having some difficulty like getting up, or she like At first I thought that she was having some kind of like medical emergency. Maybe she was, you never know, because like this could also be caused by like mental health or something, but pretty sure it was like drinking or drugs or whatever. But yeah, so they're trying to get this lady out of the road who's like sitting down in the road and can't get up or is having difficulty getting up. And when I drove past her, I can't remember what she said, but she was screaming like crazy stuff. And I was like, dang. There's some like crazy drunk lady in the middle of the road, or I guess it's some entertainment for the night. But yeah, you know what? There's so many things, like videos, that I've always wanted to do but never did. Woo. Now that I'm in Mississippi, and I don't have to be like so concerned about money, basically. I need to actually do them. And really try to blow this thing up and get Zesty Nation popping. Finally. I've been doing it for 2 years, but year 3 is when I'll blow up. Man, it sucks too, because I was getting a lot of attention in St. Pete. I don't know why they liked me so much there, but oh. Oh my God. Do they have to do that right here? So, right now, there is a man selling another man an ATV or something of this nature. And I'm mad because it's like, don't you see I'm mukbanging? Excuse me? You have the audacity. You have the audacity to sell your ATV or whatever right next to me? That is some audacity. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but like, both Tampa and St. Pete are very beautiful places. Tampa people are not very friendly or whatever, but they're like smiley and happy. St. Pete is like the friendliest people of the world. And don't get me wrong, people here are very friendly. Like Southern mentality or whatever. But like particularly in Gulfport, this is not the same for other like cities in the area. But particularly for Gulfport, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, and I'm probably going to offend someone with this statement if they're from Gulfport, Mississippi. But the people just kind of have like a freaky look to them. Or maybe it's just on this main street, which is 49. There's a lot of like weird people. But I don't know, people just have like a weird, freaky look to them here. I don't quite know how to describe it. It's just like, okay, for example, if I were in Florida and some people were like parked next to me, whatever, I would just be like minding my own business. But here, the two guys over there right now, they just had a look about them that just made me want to like look at them, you know, make sure they're not coming over here. But hey, you know what? Like, even though things aren't perfect, I really wish I could have stayed in St. Pete. And I really miss Florida. You know, I am overall very happy and very comfortable in my living situation. I live with really good people that I feel very comfortable with. And in case the guys I lived with in Florida are watching, one of you I love dearly, but the other one I felt very uncomfortable with, so, and I don't like living places where I'm uncomfortable with people. But you know, it's honestly kind of like a relief. For me being here. Because I had been having housing problems for like a year out there in Florida. You know, and it sucks. I should have just stayed in that freaking studio. You guys never even saw the studio. Because when I was in the studio, that was when I fell for the MLM. That convinced me to get my life insurance, seller's license or something. Before I realized they were an MLM. And at the time that they were trying to hire me, online it said like there were varying opinions about is it an MLM or not, but there were a lot of people online saying no, it's not an MLM. But I guess now they are. Like, the internet officially claims them an MLM now, so And then my friends wanted me to live with them after I had only been living a month in that studio, and then I was like, oh well, you know, I'll be in my new place in a month anyway, and like I didn't even make any videos in my studio, but it was so, I wish I would have stayed in my freaking St. Pete studio. But hey, you know, everything happens for a reason. Ooh. What if this is where my dreams come true? What if this is where I get my penthouse? What if this is where I have my soft girl era? My hair's already long. Oh, but I did it up, so I can't shake it. But, yeah, what if this is where I get my penthouse? This is where I get my soft girl era? You never know. Bye, Zesties.